Well, folks, it sure is a nice day outside. So why don't you just pull you up a chair on the front porch and tune in to Down Home with Maud and Mildred. And here they are.
Well, that's a right nice introduction, Claude. I sure do like it.
That was nice.
I know. What you been up to, Mildred?
Oh, not a whole lot, Maud. What about you?
Oh, here and there, and the normal. I reckon my new normal.
Mhm.
Yeah. What about you,
Not
Claude?
bad, huh?
Well, it's just more than my old bones can take, I think. Yeah.
Me too. I fell the other day in silver sneakers, and I've got to have surgery on my wrist.
You're kidding me.
Honey, I wish I was.
Lord have mercy. So, how did you fall and hurt your wrist in silver sneakers?
She's probably reaching for one of them fellers.
Lord have mercy, Claude, making me blush. I just tripped on one of my sneakers, my silver ones. I just fell right over trying to catch myself.
So you made yourself fall?
It was an accident, but I did. I reckon it was the powdered milk. My feet were moving too fast. My hands just didn't keep up. Lord have mercy.
Goodness gracious. I've heard of lots of the women having little tumbles there in that class, and I was wondering, what are they teaching y'all over there?
Too many steps for me.
Well, must be.
They
So,
put me in a wheelchair and rolled me out, and I didn't understand. My feet were fine. It was my wrist.
so it wasn't your hip or nothing.
Lord, I mean, no. Thank you, Lord.
That's good. That's good. Claude, why does it say you've gone fishing?
Because that's where I want to be.
Oh. Well.
I mean, it's real nice out today. Temperature's real nice. The only thing is the wind would blow you down the street.
Yeah, that's true. It would. It's a good day remember when you was kids and you'd get you a good kite built and then you go out there and fly it. That's what today's like.
I've told many of people to go fly a kite.
Oh. Oh, Lord, get out of my hair. Go fly a kite. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Oh, my. So I had the fellers in the skinny jeans do me a little advertisement for because I'm looking for some good beefsteak mater plants right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What did they tell you?
Oh, they said they'd put up the little what is it they called it, Claude, a banner or something?
Yeah, a headline.
Yeah. Well, if this was still like the swapping shop, like how it was when we first started back in the day, then somebody just call in and say if they've got beefsteak mater plants. And I don't know if that's how this works here now. I don't know.
Well, I reckon you'd have to hook up your jitterbug somehow.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure if you put it up there and all them people are watching, surely somebody's bound to have some beefsteak maters.
Yeah, well, surely they would. Used to you could call into the radio and say, I've got this for sale. And then somebody call in saying, I'm looking for this to buy. The swapping shop was so handy.
It really was. And that's 5 counties it covers, too.
That's right. Yeah. And remember, it was sure hopping back in the day when we did the swapping shop. It was. My granddaughter says there's something called Facebook Marketplace.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Where's it located?
I don't know. I said, well, where can I go to the storefront? And she said, oh, Mama, it ain't a storefront.
Then why'd you call it the marketplace?
Exactly. Then she said there's something else called Craigslist. And I don't know what Craigslist is either. She said you can buy all kinds of things.
Oh, I wouldn't trust that. Now, I knew a Craig once.
Well, yeah. the Miami Spice has come back.
Oh.
She said, did someone say maters?
Well, look at there.
You got any?
Maybe she's going to trade you.
Hey, maybe she's got some to sell. Or maybe she's looking to buy some too, especially those good thick beefsteak maters.
That's right.
They are so good. They are so good.
Look, a good fresh mater. That's right.
Yep. So,
hold on a second.
What?
We got a new person here.
Oh, look at Mildred. Looky there.
Well, that's a youngin' right there.
It is. She's right pretty. Look at her.
She's nice.
Yeah. What do you mean, Cloud?
Well, she put up them 3 hearts on there for the 3 of us, so she's right nice.
That's right. That's right.
Look at.
Restores my faith in the future a little bit.
That's right.
Well, yeah, it's a little too early for the maters, but you plant them right now. They got the plants ready. This is a good time to start planting them. You know it?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right. I'll have to pull out the Farmer's Almanac and make sure, but this is normally when I do it.
Well, since nobody asked.
Oh, what did I forget?
I'm telling you what, it's been a heck of a week. It's been a heck of a week. I've been having to do my handyman jobs this week.
You've been doing what, Cloud?
Handyman. I am a local handyman.
What's her name?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, Lord.
I've had to do a lot of plumbing this week. Oh, dear Lord.
Oh,
yeah, some of these people around here ain't got the cleanest pipes. I'm going to tell you that right now.
And, they don't make them like they used to. They really don't these days.
No. Yeah, especially, the older they get, a lot of wear and tear.
Well, yeah, they crack easier. That's for sure.
That's right there, Melissa Jane. I am handy with my hands.
Oh, I'm really surprised by this, Claude. In all the years I've known you, I never knew you was a handyman.
Look, I don't have to tell you everything.
Well, obviously you don't.
I really don't have to tell you nothing.
Well, that's true. Goodness. Sound awful hostile right now, Claude.
Oh, you're the opposite of this Melissa Jane person. She's a lot nicer than you are. Friendly.
Oh.
She asked how he's doing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true. Look at there. She sure enough did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, Claude, I heard there's been a little local scandal.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, goodness. Tell.
It's all about the fire chief.
Yeah?
He is saying that he is basically blaming all the volunteer fire department problems on the media.
Really? Really?
Yep. Apparently he's gone from fireman to politician.
Well, now...
Oh, somebody can't fall that far that fast. My goodness.
You wouldn't think. Now, I know that feller that's the head of the fire department, and he seems like he's a nice feller.
Well, only problem is they ain't been responding to a lot of calls.
Well, there's only 4 of them for the whole entire...
what's the point of having a damn fire department if they ain't going to respond?
Well, they're volunteers.
If you've had a accident in your trailer and your trailer's on fire, you don't care that they only got 4 people?
Well, why you set your trailer on fire in the first place?
Hey, accidents happen.
Well, I guess. But they're volunteers, Claude.
Did you ever rebuild, Claude? Speaking of that.
Oh yeah. I was out $20. It's all good.
But
Didn't you say something last week about knowing handymans? Yeah, I believe we did talk about that last week.
yeah, but you didn't mention you was handy with nothing then, I don't think.
Well, I don't have to tell you anything.
Oh, you sure don't, do you? Oh, Lord have mercy.
I believe he's got selective memory. I know a lot of fellas that have that.
I think he does. Yeah, very.
No, I remember what I want to.
How come you ain't never volunteered for the local fire department then, Claude?
Look, I'm not a joiner, and if you're good at something, never do it for free.
Oh, well, you sure do have a lot of criticism for the firemen.
Well, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because if you can't do the job, what are you volunteering for?
Well, I reckon you're right. But there's more and more people moving in, you know it?
I know. I tell you what, my Amish Spice, I know this feller that anytime he got to tinkering with something, his wife would call the fire department on him. The fire department told him not to touch anything.
Yeah.
You can't blame her.
Yeah. Of course, maybe she was the one tinkering with things and she was wanting to see the firemen herself.
Well, that's probably true. It's probably true of this Miami Spice person. I can think of a few people that like to burn things down. Yeah, I know a few of them.
Yeah,
Sure do.
I know a few of them. That's true.
Sure do.
Mildred, oh.
Well, I'm just going to say, there, he was talking about that all this coverage from the media was affecting recruiting. Well, I'm like, well, if you suck at your job, of course it's going to affect recruiting. Who wants to volunteer for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see the point with that. Who wants to volunteer to suck at their job?
Mm-hmm. This feller said, well, I got 4 jobs. One of them's down at the southern end of the state, outside the 5 counties.
Yeah.
It's like, good Lord, then what did you volunteer for if you ain't even going to be there?
Well, that's true. How can you respond?
What the hell?
You can't really go to a fire if you're not there to respond to a fire.
Mm-hmm.
That does make sense right there.
Sounds like they'd have it rebuilt before he got there.
Yeah, honestly.
It does.
It burned down. You can go over the next county to the Home Depot and you can get it all fixed back up by the time he gets back in town.
That's true. That's true right there.
So how was your week, Maud? What crazy things your granddaughter get you into?
Oh, Lord. Every week it's something new. Friday night she says to me, Mama, let's go to the fair. And I said, honey, the fair ain't until late summer. It ain't time for the fair. And she said, no, Mama, they do it at the mall.
Oh, Lord.
I said, what kind of fair do they have at the mall? And that's 3 counties over. Why would I want to go out there? And she said, no, come on, Mama, it'll be fun. Me and you and the great-granddaughter. And I said, all right, fine. Lord have mercy. There were rides and kids. And there were lots of, there was a good police presence there, though. And, some of those fellers were, I have to say, but they was good, nice-looking men,
Well, if you're going to that mall, I can understand why there was such a large police presence.
It was nice, actually, and the great-granddaughter, she had a good time. She enjoyed it.
Yeah. Were any of the volunteer firemen there?
I didn't see any of them, because, those fellers are, I hate to say it, but our volunteer fire department, they're a little they've not turned away the cornbread, if you know what I mean. So, I reckon they make them work out at the police force here, the 3 counties over. Because those fellas look like they could handle they could handle a situation or something.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, our boys are better at starting a microwave than stopping a fire.
That's true. That's true. And so then she said on Saturday, she said, "Mama, let's go to the rodeo."
Oh, the rodeo yesterday? Yeah, that was a good time.
Was it now?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Why wouldn't you know?
Lord, Claude, we left the house a little too late. You know, I always like to get around on things early. And but we left the house a little too late. So
it's that Texas girl.
oh, looky there. I bet
There
she
she
knows
is.
rodeos. What do you
I'm
bet?
sure she does.
Well, yeah. I bet she does.
So why couldn't you get into the rodeo yesterday?
Well,
I had no trouble.
How,
Did you fall asleep again? Did they leave you in the car?
no. I wouldn't have minded that, though. So, the road going to the rodeo was lined up miles and miles either direction for folks trying to get into the rodeo. So when we finally get up to the gate, they was turning people away, telling them they were standing room only and they are over capacity. They couldn't let us in.
Well, it was, there was a decent crowd, but I wouldn't say it was standing room only.
How did you get in, Claude?
Well, usually I wait till that first intermission, then I just sneak in. That way I don't have to pay.
Oh, good Lord. Good Lord, have mercy. So you broke the rules.
No, I just did what I've always done.
Oh, break the rules. That's what you always do. Yeah.
Miami Spice, you don't want a calendar with our firefighters on it.
No, honey, you don't.
They'd be posing in front of the donuts.
Well, if there's just 4 of them, I guess one photo would take care of 3 months or so.
Well,
Lord.
Just one of them could block the display case.
Well, I want to see the donuts now if I'm going to buy the calendar.
They're worse than the police.
Well, now, like I said, the fellers they had on the force at the other counties was really, really something, I gotta say.
I think Miami Spice must be having a hot flash.
Firemen and cowboys. Mildred, what's your take on that right there?
I reckon it would be hot down there in Florida, right?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Mildred knows all about the firemen and cowboys.
Well,
Don't
surely
you, Mildred?
were the firemen, at least surely, weren't they at the rodeo, Claude?
Well, they got the EMTs down there, but you really don't see the police or the firemen down there.
Not even at the snack stand?
That'd probably be the only place you'd see them.
You know what my favorite part of the rodeo is? The bronc busting. I do.
Oh.
I like it.
Now, my favorite, probably one of my favorite parts is the mutton busting. They get them little fellers out there hanging on to that little sheep for dear life.
Yep.
It is a hoot. And the best ones are when they get them little girls out there competing. Shoot, they usually hang on better than the little boys.
I remember that one little girl last year. She took away the whole thing, you know. She didn't let go of it. Yeah. Didn't let go of that mutton for nothing. It was cute, I do believe. Mildred, wasn't that one of your great-grandchildren or something? Or a relative?
That one last year?
Yeah.
It was. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
we were right proud of her.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. So, have you set anything out for your garden yet?
Not yet. It's been a little cold.
Well, yeah, it has been a little chilly.
Got some plants in my garage.
Do you now?
Yeah, ready to be planted.
Well, nice. Have you run into them people trying to sell you, what do they call it? The hemp?
Who?
They call it. Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Done got the dogs excited.
Well, I didn't know, and I said, what is this here hemp that you're talking about? It smells really skunky. I don't think I want to plant it.
Skunkweed.
Yeah. I said,
well, did you buy some?
Well, Lord, no, because it's reminding me of the devil's lettuce.
They give you a smelly box, that's for sure.
They would
And
give
they
you.
have skinny jeans.
They did have skinny jeans, and they wore. In the wintertime, you wear a boggin on your head when you're cold.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, these fellers, they had a hoodie, one of them shirts that's got the hood on it, and they had a boggin on.
Well, were they cold?
They
Good
Lord, 70 outside. What the hell they need all that for?
I don't know, but they were saying everybody wants to buy their hemp from a trusted source, and what better person than a sweet little old lady like you? That's what they was telling me. And I said, I don't want to. No, I don't like hemp. It's hard on your tools. Now.
Well, now.
Yeah. Do you grow hemp, Claude?
Lord, no. No, if I'm going to grow anything, it's just going to be straight up marijuana.
Oh, good Lord, Claude.
It's not going to be hemp.
Lord have mercy.
What? I thought I knew you, Claude. Looky there. Even Miami Spice, she says the devil's lettuce sounds dangerous.
People ought to just stick to powdered milk. What is the world coming to?
They should indeed. I don't.
Did you ever get to meet your cow, El Chapo?
I haven't. I've been asking the little feller every time if I can just want to look, maybe take a picture. But I reckon it's just a shy.
Well, you like to know where your milk's coming from.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if... Go ahead, Mildred. I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself.
Oh, no, darling. I just said I'm working on it. And if I ever get to meet him, I'll surely tell you.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
You can take a picture with your jitterbug.
That's right.
I will. I didn't know they have a camera on them.
I think they do now.
See, Miami Spice is a fan of the powdered milk.
She is. Oh.
As she should be. If you need some now, you let me know.
I'm pretty sure they can find plenty of powdered milk in Miami.
Well, there's not that much of a cattle industry down there.
No, there's not, but they have a surprising abundance of powdered milk down there. Sure do.
I didn't
what
know
I was told.
The dairy industry was that big down there.
Yeah,
think about the cooling costs for the dairy cattle.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I understand, it is quite expensive. This El Chapo cow, not cheap, I hear.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, I hope it's got a few good years of service in it, because heifers do get tired and they stop producing as much. So
you're telling me.
Well, you know how that is. So, Lord,
she said there's lots of cows in Florida.
Are there? Lord, I didn't know it.
I'd have never thought it.
Well, I ain't been down there since I was in my, middle age. It's been a while since I've been down there to the Florida. I figured it had turned into all these kind of Disney resorts and whatnot. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's good to see a young'un with a sense of humor these
That's
days.
right. That's right.
Sure is.
Being down that hot weather, I have no doubt you are not a heifer.
Well, yeah, it sweats it off.
Exactly.
Yeah. Get out there working. I wonder if she's into the dairy industry herself. I wonder.
Well, she did know about the cows.
She did. Of course, she might be into meat production.
Well, any good woman is appreciative of the meat.
That's true. Well, it's good. It's good for your bones,
That's right.
Yeah, meat and dairy. It's good
Protein,
for you.
lots of protein.
Yeah. Maybe Mildred, maybe you need to start eating a little more meat, Mildred.
I think you're right. That's the most important food group, I believe.
Yeah. Maybe that's how your wrist come to get hurt like it did.
Oh, Lord of mercy, you could be right.
Maybe you need more protein.
I believe you could be right. I'll check into that. My powdered milk ought to have plenty in it.
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh, Lord.
God's waiting room.
That's right. Oh, Lord. Mildred, are you planning on going to the casino anytime soon again?
Well, if I can get my injury healed up, I'd sure like to, but I'll not take the bus. Lord have mercy.
Oh, Lord.
No.
Those bus trips with the Senior Citizen Center is something else. Lord.
They sure are.
You could send your granddaughter over there to help her out. Isn't that what she's doing now? Is tending after injuries?
Lord have mercy. Why you got to bring up? I'm a little mad at my granddaughter right now. I just got to tell you.
How come?
She had me all excited about the rodeo. Then she left late from the house, and then we didn't even get to go in. And I'm a little bit mad about that. I got to tell you.
Well, did she at least take you out to eat?
Oh, yeah. It was.
Did you go to the Cracker Barrel?
No, they got this little barbecue and pizza place just down the road from where the rodeo's at.
Do what?
Yeah, barbecue and pizza. And
Interesting.
they have a live band most nights. It's a hoot and hollering place.
That's a dancing and karaoke place.
Yeah.
All right.
It's almost like little honky tonk at night.
Well, Lord of mercy. Sounds like you were out amongst the youngsters.
I was. Yeah, there's some of the ladies that, well, I mean, I don't talk to them a lot, but they get out there and they cut a rug and do the
I'm surprised Mildred don't know about it.
I am too, really.
Yeah, you'll have to take me next time.
I think that would be a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the volunteer firemen? I'm really trying to get down to the bottom of where it is they actually go.
I didn't see them either. What is this Miami Spices saying?
Well, they must not be going to the Cracker Barrel because she heard that they're closing them down.
They can't be closing down the Cracker Barrel, Claude, can they?
What land sakes, no. Say it ain't so.
That sounds...
I would hope they wouldn't close them around here. Cracker Barrel's from here.
That's right. It's, well, not these 5 counties, but, a little west. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, Lord, that almost sounds like a conspiracy. Kind of. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Well, her granddaughter gets her out and about. It ain't Maud that's really wanting to get out.
No, Maud wants to stay home. I just want to tend my garden. I don't want to be bothered.
All that traveling, I'm surprised you haven't hurt your wrist too, Mom.
Well, my back is starting to get to me. I got to tell you the truth about that.
How do you keep a clean box with all that traveling?
It's harder and harder. I tell you, it's.
Yeah, that'd have to be. You'd have to neglect it because you'll be gone.
Well, yeah, it is getting neglected.
Here's what you do: you make yourself out a schedule, and you tend to your box at least once a week.
Well, see, when you're retired, you don't need to have a schedule for nothing.
Well, but it prevents your granddaughter from pulling you around all over the place.
Well, hell, she do it anyway. She doesn't care. She's like, let's just go, Mama. Let's go.
That's why you got to be the adult, and you got to tell her, look, honey, I've got to go tend to this box.
Oh, Miami Spice, thank you, darling. That's sweet.
That is sure sweet, right? See, look, I bet Miami Spice is a nice granddaughter, you know?
I bet she is.
I bet she doesn't drag her mama out and about everywhere.
What a precious soul.
Yeah. Rushing her, hurrying her, saying, hurry, Mama, you gotta go do this. Lord.
Well, maybe since we're getting a bigger following, I can start getting into conspiracy.
What are you talking about? Well, that Cracker Barrel, that does sound like a conspiracy to me.
Mm-hmm.
First they serve alcohol.
You know who's behind this, don't you?
Who's behind it, Claude?
Who would be behind closing down such a wonderful Southern institution? The government. That's who.
Oh, dear Lord.
Don't quick cut my mic off.